It was in 2006, Second Lebanon War, the big rally, huge rally on wheelchair.
The bottom line was that only tens of Israelis arrived.
The Israeli community was basically absent there, and we understood that something is wrong.
It wasn't because, God forbid, Israelis in LA do not support Israel, but it was, I believe, because the fact that there wasn't an umbrella organization that brought together the Israelis.
And then I would thought about it and say, hey, it's about time that we have to build Israeli community in Los Angeles.
I loved the idea from the beginning. I felt this is a great, brilliant idea that is needed.
And I knew that the time has come to change and to create an organization to organize, unite, and inspire the Israeli-American community in Los Angeles.
The ILC mission is to empower the Israeli-American community in the United States to come and create a very united community.
It's trying to build and nurture American-Israeli projects, organizations, and unite them under one umbrella.
To my knowledge, the ILC so far has been the first successful attempt at turning us from a bunch of individuals into a cohesive community.
It's devoted to get the conscience of the Israelis involved in things that are important to Israelis here and Israelis overseas and Israelis in Israel.
The ILC is a very, very powerful organization that can do excellent projects to maintain the Israeli Jewish identity.
Life Was the Road was the first project that the ILC did. The idea behind it was to create a frame that there is an Israeli-American community in LA, and we're doing something that nobody else did.
The idea of this concert was to do a PR for Israel and for Sderot. The bottom line, we got $300,000 donation net that went to build a better education for the kids of Sderot.
If it will show success, it has a potential to make a revolution in the education of the whole country. And without the help of the ILC, we couldn't even dream about accomplishing this endeavor.
The future is our youth, and through different programs in Jewish education, the ILC is committed to ensure that our future generations will have full knowledge of their Jewish heritage and values, will establish a love to Israel and to the Hebrew language, and will be committed to Tikkun Olam and community.
Our intent here is to keep him close to the Jewish community, to Jewish life, to Jewish education, together with the love and knowledge of Israel.
For those kids who cannot go to Jewish school, we have the IL campus. The IL campus basically is a system that people at home can be connected via the internet and get all the education that we give them through class via computer at home. ILC basically sponsor a portion of it and help basically to get the people together into those particular classrooms.
The importance about Dor Hadash is that it bridges American Jews and Israeli American. It's creating a real community of its own, and it's really developing a strong foundation for our next leaders.
Tzofim is really coming here and being around Israeli people. It's really, for me, giving back to the community.
They just grow to love Israel and just keep the connection with Israel and with the roots.
I basically grew up in Israel, and when I moved here, I really wanted to get into a program where I can still feel connected to Israel.
I think that the ILC really see the potential in this young generation that really can grow up and be great, great leaders.
Here in the ILC, we're not promoting just be a member in the ILC. We are promoting be active, be strong, be supportive of any organization that will support the relationship between America and the State of Israel.
They've said we are going to get a handful of people to wrap their arms around the Israeli community and bring them into these organizations. As it relates to AIPAC, they've been unbelievable.
The minute I had mentioned something to the leadership of ILC, they said, we're in. We want to partner with you.
Tzav 8 is basically an emergency order that the Israeli government can issue at any given day in case of wars. We come and say, Tzav 8 is not only in Israel. Our Miluim, our reservists, for the Israeli-American community, is to show support to Israel when needed. So when people got on their cell phone or through email, Tzav Shmone, a call for Tzav Shmone, they knew that they must be in a certain point, in a certain location, certain time. The crowd grew and grew until we got to the final rally. Around 6,000 people in front of the federal building, showing support to Israel.
It was a success, not because of only the demonstration, but seeing the Israelis coming through.
Coming here to Los Angeles, I discovered that there is no Israeli flag in Los Angeles. And I thought that that can create a community here. And immediately I turned to the ILC.
I told him that the ILC will continue and will take a big part in creating and bringing the flag to the street on Wilshire Boulevard.
We raised up a Star of David above the city of the angels to send a clear message that this city stands with Israel in its pursuit of safety and security.
Our kids will have a strong identity, will have the connection to Israel. It will empower our community as a community, and most important, will empower Israel to have a stronger relationship with the United States.
In the IDF, when the officers fight, he said, "Acharai," after me. Same thing in the ILC. We're trying to show a role model, and we say, "After us." Please see what we're doing, and we are sure that you can do much more and better.